Hello and welcome, I'm Stefan, this is Real Fitness Coaching and this is your 10 minutes of HIIT. In this video we're getting into a total body, sandbag and bodyweight, high intensity interval workout that is going to get you fitter, leaner and stronger. The workout today is designed to build strength into your body, muscular endurance, to improve your recovery rate, to get you burning through calories and body fat. And it's designed to fit perfectly into your day. 10 minutes of total work. We've got a 3-minute warm up and a 3-minute cool down, but this workout is designed to fit into your day with no excuses. Now, because it is short, intense bit of work, because we're doing 5 combinations of exercises, we can really push the limit on our resistance. So 20 kilos, if you've seen these workouts before, you know that 20 kilos is really gonna challenge me, and I'm really gonna be putting a lot into the pace and the intensity as well, because again, 5 combinations of exercises. There's a short, sharp burst of intense effort. Now, if you're not sure about the resistance for you, as always, I would say you want to work with a weight that you can manage for overhead movements for about 45 seconds, but that is going to challenge you, especially today, that is going to challenge you to get that 45 seconds of work overhead. We have 5 intervals. As I said, it's 2 movements back to back, 45 seconds for each, and then a 30-second recovery. So we're working for 3 times as much as we are getting to recover. That is going to make this workout really, really intense. As I say, we've got our 3-minute warm-up and our 3-minute cool down, because it's vital that you include those components, that you spend the time to warm up properly and prepare your body for exercise, and that you cool down properly and help your body to recover, and most importantly, avoid injuries and be prepared for the next exercise, maybe in a few days' time or even the next day. So we're going to get into our warm up now. We're going to start off with a whole body movement, taking our arms out to the side into these horizontal rotations. So a perfect warm up exercise, getting a lot of the body moving in just this simple move. Nice and tall, we're decompressing the spine, we're taking those arms out and around, getting a stretch through the chest and the shoulders, pivoting on the ball of that back foot, getting the hips and the body as well warming up. From here, we're going to go into our pendulum swing. It's kind of like a squat, but we're sitting our weight into our heels and hips, bringing those arms down, keeping that chest up, that posture proud, and reaching the arms up and down and back. So getting a good range of movement through the shoulders, through the chest, and building up that heart rate just a little bit as well at this point. So from here, we're going to go ahead and take a wide stance. We're going to bring one hand across to the opposite foot, and then the free hand behind us, looking back, perhaps with that arm, to get a twist through the body. Side lunge, and stretch through the inner thighs. Again, these movements designed to get a lot of the body working and warming up. Just a few simple movements. Push from side to side, stretch, and again, build that heart rate up just a little bit at this point. All right, from here, we're going to take our feet to the center. We're going to step out. We've got some side stepping squats today in the workout, and the legs are working. So warming up those hips with this side squat. Step out, weight back into those heels and hips. All right, minute 20 seconds of our warm up. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. One more. All right, from here we're going to go into our walkout. Fingertips to palms as we walk out. Drop those hips, push the hands and the hips back, hips high into the air, and then walk those hands forward again, drop the hips. So down dog and up dog, like our dive bomber move. Walking those hands forward, drop the hips down. One more, walk the hands back, slightly hips up. All right, into that high plank, we're going to go with a mountain climber now. So knees driving forward, light on those toes, weight on the palm heels, and palms directly underneath the shoulders. All right, we're going to come up to standing and get up on the toes for the last 30 seconds of our warm-up, shaking those arms out. So we've got a lumberjack forward lunge with the weight on the left, stepping forward on the left for the 45 seconds, and then on the right for 45 seconds. Pictures will be up on screen. You'll be able to see the demonstrations of the exercises as we go through into our recovery. So here we go. Sandbag up onto the shoulder on the left, stepping forward on the left. Here we go, 45 seconds. Driving up, dropping in, good connection through that lead heel. Again, 45 seconds of intense work. And keep those reps coming. That lead leg loading up into that heel, the rear knee, just as low as we can get it. 20 seconds to go. And breathing out. strong on that drive up. 10 seconds. We're going to switch the bag quickly to the other shoulder, drop in, and drive up. Here we go, one more. And quick switch, off we go. Keeping that balance. One hand on top, the other hand underneath the front of the bag, supporting the weight. Again, keep that pace. Drop in, drive up. Connect with that lead leg, heel, and quads and glutes. Working, 20 seconds to go. Down and up, down and up. Breathe through it. 10 seconds, and up, and up. 5 now, a couple more. And 2, 1. Next up, we've got step out press ups and overhead press with the bag. So we're going to make sure that bag is shaken out nice and even with the weight. Step out press ups, weight into those palm heels, and overhead press. Feet planted firm, core locked in strong. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, step out, press, step out, press. Get those hands wide, drop down, drive up, and keep the body moving across from side to side. Hands in the center together, and moving those feet just a little bit to adjust and get the right position for your press. 10 seconds left. Down, chest to the floor, as low as we can. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With the bag, wrapped position, and up, overhead. Breathing out as we go overhead, tight grip on the bag. Breathe out, all the way up, really extend the body at the top, and 15 seconds left. Tall, arm's length, again overhead, 45 seconds. Keep it going, guys. 2, 1. All right, next up, we've got lumberjack step out squats to the left, then to the right. Same position with the bag on the shoulder as with our first lunge. And again, feet into the center. We're stepping left all the way through on one side for 45 seconds. And here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, drive up, stepping out, getting a distance between the feet, weight into those heels, and launch up. Getting the glutes and the quads, hamstrings and core. Keep that elbow high and the other hand supporting. All right, 15 seconds left now. Breathe out. High with that pace and intensity. And here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it and go. That's it. Bag on the shoulder, step and drive. Weight to the heel. Keep that heel flat to the floor. Drop in, use that momentum and drive back up. 20 seconds more. Okay, knees wide, feet wide. 15 seconds. Keep them coming. And less than 10. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, next up, press ups, speed burpee, clean and press. Okay, shake that bag so it's even weight. Technique on screen for that speed burpee into a clean press, back into speed burpees. Okay, here we go, press ups, and on we go, up, up, weight into those palm heels, driving tall, keeping that core strong. Don't let the hips drop too low or right up too high. Up on the toes, chest, shoulders working. Halfway through now, down and up, down and up. Keep them coming, strong to the end. And triceps, shoulders, feeling it. We've got 5 seconds now. Couple more, up and down, up. Okay, speed burpee, clean and press, down, skip, clean, press, down, hands on the handles, or the floor, up and press. Keep that rhythm. Use the legs and the arms together. Up. We've got less than 10 to go. Up we go. Overhead and clean press. Woo. All right. We got alternate floor to shoulder heaves and then squat to overhead press. Big finish. Whew. Demo on screen. So we want that leg lengthways between the feet. Using the legs, driving that bag from the floor to the shoulder. 1, 2, and 2. Get that rhythm. Intense. Last little bit of work. Breathing out on the way up. Get that bag onto the shoulder. 20 seconds to go. And dig in. Whole body. Arms length. Legs working. Back, core, and shoulders too. Ready to switch. Now, okay. Clean and legs, shoulders, legs, shoulders, core, back. Find that rhythm and tempo that works for you, and keep driving, keep working. All right, halfway. This last move, up and up and up. Breathe out with the move. 10 seconds. Come on. You got this. Strong to the end. And again. All right. Woo. That was intense. Well done. Take a breather. Get that oxygen back in. Nice work. So here we go. Into our core down. So arms moving out and across. Out and around. Well done indeed. Arms working through a horizontal rotation, letting the arms loosen up, turning the feet, get up on the ball of the toe on that rear foot. It's going going to bring that to a stop on that timer. All right, from here we're going to go into hip circles. Take those hips out and around. One way, up, and then to the other. That's it. There we go. Nice big circles. Hopefully those hips feeling looser now. And then we started off with, we'll go into an overhead reach, side bending now, and then up with the other side. Getting that stretch right the way down the side of the body, and breathing nice and smooth, nice and slow, from side to side, through the lats, between the ribs, down into the hips. Go one more on this side, and all right. Turn the feet now 45 degrees, wide stance, one hand reaching up, the lead hand down towards the lead foot. Open up through the chest, through the shoulders, and then reaching high. We're going to go down a second time for this one. Down, stretching that lead adductor, the side of the body, and the chest and shoulder on the upward reaching arm. Reaching high. We're going to turn the feet now, and reaching up, down again. Turn the body, eyes looking to the ceiling. Deep breath. Open up and then reach high. Second time. On this final side, hand to the floor, arm reaching up and back. Deep breath, and up we go. From here we're going to step back, we're going to go into a walkout. So hamstring stretch, hands down, and then walk those hands forwards from a high plank, feet together. We're going to step forward on one foot. That lead side hand is going to come up. We're going to open up through the chest and shoulder, and then we're going to reach that hand underneath. From T rotation to threading the needle underneath, we get an increased stretch on that lead hip. We're going to go up again a second time, open up, and underneath that needle thread. Breathing out. Bring that hand back to the floor, switch the foot, and again on this side for two. Opening up, getting that chest and shoulder stretch, and then reaching underneath, threading the needle. Again, that lead hip, feeling the stretch, along with the body as we rotate. Up overhead, deep breath in, open the palm, bring that arm back, and underneath we go. Nice bit of work to finish off. Hand back to the floor, bring the feet together, and we'll walk those hands back. We're going to linger in that hamstring stretch, fingertips under the toes, and we're going to tilt that tailbone back and up to get that stretch right the way through the backs of the legs, hamstrings, and into the back. We're going to slowly uncurl. I'm going to bring those hands out into a chest stretch, into a Y or a T shape. And we're going to bring those arms up all the way overhead. Keep them drawing back as we bring those arms down again into that Y or T shape. Opening across the chest and shoulders. Again, arms up. Bringing those hands back, not arching the back, just getting that stretch through the chest and shoulders. And then from here, we're going to bring those hands together, round the back, making a big circular shape with those arms. As we side bend, bringing that stretch across the shoulder blades and down either side of the spine. Last few deep breaths. Dropping down to finish, and one more time. Uncurling as we come up. And we'll roll those shoulders round, low to high, front to back. Getting a nice bit of movement and dexterity through those shoulder blades. All right. Whew. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done indeed. If you put everything into each one of those intervals, you've put yourself through a tough, condensed, concise workout. Again, 5 combinations. Fit this workout into your day, no matter what else you've got going on. High intensity, loads of benefits, strength, muscular endurance, improved recovery. These workouts designed to get you fitter, leaner, healthier, happier, stronger. Thank you so much once again for joining me in another workout. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please put a like on the video. It helps get this out in front of more people, to help more and more people reach their fitness goals. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. Each and every video that I post, you can get a notification if you hit that little bell button. And share this workout video with someone that you know will benefit, will find this useful, will help them get towards their goals. That is my mission, to help as many people get towards their goals as I possibly can. I thank you for supporting me in this channel, and I will see you very soon for another fantastic workout. In the meantime, take care.